both sides. In the back, Jim.
Any of you guys, you had a media timeout, right around 11 minutes left. Your 18-point lead had been whittled down to 3. I think it was right after Nate's turnover. What was there anything said in that? It's obviously a gut check moment. Curious what was said in that huddle.
Honestly, I can't tell you exactly what was said in that huddle, but for the most part, the coaches were pretty calm. They told us to stay confident. We knew that they were going to take their punch, and we just had to withstand that, and then continue to battle back. And the biggest thing was that the coaches were just calm and instilled confidence in us, and that helped us carry out the win throughout the night.
Dimitrik, 39 minutes, pretty much 40. Kritzel was in the same boat. How are you guys feeling after that, and kind of what are you hoping to do to get ready for Wednesday?
Well, after this, I'm going to go ice bath because my legs are honestly super heavy right now, and I'm a little bit sore. But the win just negates all of that. I feel really good, especially on the inside. And, although that my body may not be holding up to that standard that I feel on the inside, I'm super excited. So just got to continue to recover. Take these next couple of days to get my body back in place and get on the road to Minnesota.
Ben.
Nate, over here, what do you think was more vital to you guys tonight? The offensive kind of burst that you guys had in the first 20 minutes, or your defense down the stretch to pull this one out?
Well, obviously the offensive burst was huge, but defense down the stretch is what won us that game. And I feel like we had pretty much all 5 guys rebounding. And, Griffin was coming down and getting some, and Meach, Tyler, everyone was helping out on that end.
Tammy.
Aleem, it's kind of been a roller coaster week for you guys. What were your emotions after the game? Just with all the energy in the Kohl Center and everything, what were your emotions?
Just very excited, especially to get a tough win like that. So, with all the circumstances, we knew we had to come here and it was going to be a dogfight. So, and we just tried to stay together and be positive. And all the way we could get this win tonight is if we believed in in each other. So, it was just a great experience, and to be able to get that win, it meant a lot, and we just try to keep it rolling from here.
Yeah.
The first time you guys played them, you got pulled early in the game, and I think played only 6 minutes. I don't know if you were thinking about that coming in, what you had to do differently, but what was different for you tonight against them here than at Eastland?
To just be aggressive, to have an aggressive mindset, and to, when you come in, to try to put them on your heels and attack first. And I feel like we did a really good job of that as a team. We got on to that run in the first half. So just being the aggressor and trying to keep that mindset throughout the whole 40 minutes.
Tom.
Dimitrik, back here, what do you think the events of the week did for you guys? Did it draw you closer together? Did it motivate you? What do you guys take away from that and apply to an effort like this, which is pretty impressive?
Yeah, I think that it brought us together. I feel like we knew that we had to stick together with a limited number of guys playing today. And I think that it really did just bring us together throughout practice, before shoot-around and everything like that. I think that our guys really stuck together and we bought into what the coaches were saying. And then again, the coaches did a really good job of staying level-headed and not getting too high, not getting too low. And when they're making their runs and we're making our runs. So I feel like we were all together throughout the whole game, and even the practice leading up to it. And I feel like if we continue to do that, we'll definitely get some more wins.
Jeff, this is for any of you guys who feels best equipped to answer it. Aleem just said we bought into what the coaches were saying. I'm assuming there was some sort of message given Kobe leaving, given Brand not being able to play today. What was their general message about what this team needed to do today and moving forward?
I think the biggest thing was just playing together, playing for each other, and that's kind of a message Coach Gard always has for us, but just kind of emphasized it more after the events.
Dimitrik, you guys had a 12-point lead at Iowa just a couple days ago and struggled down the stretch to score, and Iowa came back to win. You had it was up to 18 today, struggled to score. How did you guys hold on to it? I know Nate mentioned some defense, but factors were involved in just scoring enough just to put out.
Yeah, I think that for the most part we got pretty good stops when we needed them. Some timely rebounds, and then I think that we took care of the ball for the most part. And that was the biggest thing. We got it in the post when we needed to. Drew some fouls late in the game, and I think that kind of kept them on their heels as well late in the game. And I feel like that helped us propel us to win.
Jeff, go ahead.
Nate, I think you had a block, a key block on Tillman, but how important was the block by Tyler on Watt's three-pointer from the corner? He had hit some big three-pointers as the game went on.
Yeah, that was a huge block. I didn't even see it. I was going in to get the rebound, and all of a sudden I think, are you sure somebody grabbed it? I was like, all right. Yeah.
Jim?
Nate, you guys obviously made some shots early in the game. That got the crowd going. How much did you feed off that? Because it seemed like it was as loud as it's been this season for sure.
Yeah, I felt like a lot of us were just playing with unlimited confidence in the game. Just felt like every shot that was going up was going in.
Anything else for the players? Great. Thanks, guys.